Hey everybody, I'm Ryan McCaffrey with IGN. I'm joined by Linda and Victor from
Hi.
Neocore Games to see the incredible adventures of Van
Hi.
Helsing 3. Welcome, guys.
Oh, thanks for having us. It's great to be here. I'm
So,
Victor.
so Victor, you are the narrative designer on the game, correct?
That's right. That's right.
Linda on the communication side, yes?
Yeah, that's
And,
right.
I'm glad you're here because I love a good hack and slash action RPG loot game, and it looks like this game has third game. Obviously, you have some 6 very interesting classes here.
That's right.
Yeah.
We picked one of them, the Elementalist, but we have 6 classes. They are all representing one of the specialists in monster hunting, because here we are guiding Mr. Van Helsing, the legendary monster hunter, and all those 6 classes represent an option that he can take.
Right.
The Elementalist is a let's call him a wizard. He's capable of ruling the elements.
Mhm.
He's one of those characters that should be as far away from the monsters as possible, as
Right.
you can see, but he can unleash a devastating force on them from far away. As you can see, he has a sidekick. She's Lady Katarina. She's a ghost. She's his constant companion, and they make up a very interesting couple. They are like the Gothic noir steampunk couple body couples of
Right.
this steampunkish Gothic world. The Elementalist has, and like all classes, he has special abilities, special attacks, and Lady Katarina can help out in battles as well. She has various ghost forms, one suitable for melee attacks, and one is a very good option in ranged combat. Well, that was just the demonstration that you should keep out of the way of the
Okay,
monsters.
I didn't die.
with
Just
the,
almost.
with the Elementalist. You can see fire on the screen. The Elementalist uses fire very effectively.
You can throw with it.
You can draw with the mouse pointer, as you can see now, which is quite useful when you would like to obstruct the pathway of the monsters, or you want to encircle them in a flaming ring. You also have various power-ups to your skills, which is we think it's a very useful addition to the usual action RPG mechanics. You can distribute points among your power-ups, so it's really up to you. You can see the power-up combos
Oh,
here.
that's a cool skill tree.
Yeah, these are the power.
Oh, those are combos. I
These
see.
are the
Power up
Okay.
combos, and
You
you,
can
just have to
distribute-
hit space, and you don't have to.
So you can
Nice.
distribute points
Close.
among the power-ups, which means that you can have like a very strong power-up and none other. You can have 3 evenly distributed power-ups, so it's really up to you. This is one of those things, besides the skill tree, which we are going to talk about a bit later, which makes it possible that you can create characters from the same class, but they won't be the same.
Right, different builds.
Yeah.
That's right. And you can use your power-ups by spending rage. Rage is the that
The
yellowish,
yellow meter?
Yeah, the yellow bar.
yellowish bar. You get rage when you are killing monsters, so it comes quite useful.
So it should be noted that this cool steampunk vibe going on here. This is nothing to do with the old, well, kind of old now, the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing film.
No, it's brand new Van Helsing in a totally different world. We are following our hero on our adventures in an alternative late 19th century Gothic noir steampunk Eastern Europe, in a land that we call Borgovia, in a city that we call Borgova. And as you can see, it has a very Pulp Fiction kind of vibe. We are
Right.
in a secret research facility deep underground, because this land was ruled by mad scientists. What we have here is a very over-the-top, sometimes funny, sometimes gothic, sometimes really serious game. We are trying to squeeze as many elements into this game as we can. It's filled with pop cultural elements, Easter eggs,
Nice.
as you can see, hordes and hordes of monsters.
Always good to see lots of enemies on screen.
Yeah, and also the snakes, as this fire is killing the monsters.
They were
are
summoned
just
by us.
becoming
Just to make sure.
snakes who are fighting on your side.
So your skills, basically, you can have passive and active skills.
Right.
When you level up, you distribute skill points. The passive skills we call auras. The active skills are, like, you can see them in action right away. It's really up to you when you are leveling up to decide which path you would like to choose in building your character.
It seems like 6 classes and all different kinds of different builds. There's a lot of replayability here.
That was our intention,
Yeah.
yes. So, as you can see, you have skills and auras, and we have Lady Katarina as well, with her own free skill trees. She's quite a customizable character, which means that
Oh wow,
even-
look at that.
even if you have two characters who look exactly the same with similar skills, still you can customize Katarina differently, which adds another layer to the
Yeah, and
So you can
customization.
make
she
her
can behave differently.
right.
too.
So
Yep.
maybe more. Can you give her magic attacks, physical attacks, or is it more just her sort of whether
can-
she's aggressive or defensive?
Yes, that's one of
Yes.
those things. You can give her gear.
Nice.
She can have her own equipment, and you can also send her away, carrying your items back to your secret hideout.
Oh, that's so
because
good.
in a Gothic pub universe, obviously villains have lairs and the hero has a lair.
Right.
Underground, strictly underground. It's secret, and this is in the lair. This is where most of your non-player character allies are waiting for your return.
Right.
In the lair, you can like sell items, level up, reset your skills, visit the store. So, well, plenty of opportunities to choose from. There are main quests which will guide you through the main storyline, and you also have side quests that you don't have to deal with. You don't want to. It's always
With that
advisable
that
to.
Hydra fire floor spell is really effective.
The Elementalist has his way with theatrics, I think. So really, very useful class. Although I have to add that all the other 5 character classes represent another angle at monster hunting. So
Sure.
they all have their strengths and weaknesses. Like the other class in this build, the Protector, is a melee fighter. You can always charge into the close range combat with a Protector and smite down your enemies. And we have another specialist, for example, because we were talking about fire. The Phlogistonir, for example, he is a hunter who is dedicated to this weird science. So he's a character wearing a steampunk exoskeleton
Nice.
and dealing out damage with his flamethrowers. We have plenty of. With all these different character classes, we think that everyone can find his or her favorite gaming style.
So it sounds like you've got, 6 classes. A few of them are the sort of traditional fighter mage kind of archetypes, and a few of them are very unique and different.
Yes, that was the intention, to create classes that can offer you something new. This is where we are. This is the end of the. We are nearing the very end of the first level. This is our
Yeah, we missed some side quests. We were
Yes.
just rushing through the first level.
only to demonstrate that you can do it.
Sure, of course.
Or you can do it.
Yeah.
This is
For
a.
me, this game is much longer.
You can spend a lot of hours by exploring the hidden corners of the map, dealing with side quests. And if you don't want to, you can follow the main quest.
We'll never take him alive.
Are the levels randomly generated, or is it all handcrafted?
No,
Handcrafted.
handcrafted. Yes,
Each
yes,
level.
yes. There are lots of. We wanted to create levels with a huge amount of variety, which means that we have these underground steampunk layers. We go out into the woods a couple of times.
Oh, cool.
Gothic haunted forests are waiting for you. We have Borgova, the city, which is plagued by strange incidents. So it's like a very Gothic, very steampunkish Blade Runner metropolis. I always tend to say that, but it sums it up quite nicely, I think. And you are going to reach certain areas in the other world of this universe. So we think that all these levels are just like glimpses into the various corners of the Van Helsing universe.
Oh, there we go. That's doing it.
Yes.
That's doing it.
And that's a
Okay,
level
there
up.
is a chance that this boss will kill me.
Yeah,
But
you got
just because
just about
I-
full
I-
health. You're in good shape.
I only want to.
I believe in you, Linda.
I only want to show you that you can die. And what's happening then.
Oh, burn.
Burn, burn, burn.
Yeah,
And
and
he's
my
done.
Katarina
Nice.
does her job.
What do you have Katarina currently set to do? What is her sort of? How have you configured her for right now? Although I know you said this is the early part of the game, but
Right now in this game.
yeah, how
What is her?
how have you configured her for right now?
Well, she's now a melee character.
Okay,
Yeah.
which is that's a nice compliment
And-
to
Yeah, she's
the
a
ma-
melee
to the mage.
character now, and she is defending me.
Got
so,
it,
Because
okay.
you can set up her.
so she'll stay fairly
behavior.
close. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that you can set all those
Yeah,
variables.
because in melee fighting the elementalist is very weak.
Right.
So
Yeah, and well, as you can see, as in all action RPGs, we have loot, obviously. So
yeah,
we
Katarina
didn't,
can help you
yeah, we
picking
didn't
it up.
forget to add this.
Oh, she
particular
picks up
detail.
loot too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yes.
that's
yeah.
so nice.
You
Yeah,
can
you can
set
set it
her
up.
behavior, and well, you can tell her to pick up loot, or you can tell her not to do anything.
Oh, did I see it? Look, you can tell her to only pick up good stuff, to like the
Yeah.
rares. Oh, that's
Yes.
that's brilliant.
Yes.
I love that.
So this is
Good.
So she won't just fill her inventory up with garbage.
that's right.
Yeah.
This is where we enter our secret lair that we've already been talking about.
Great. Well, maybe we can show a couple minutes of this, and then we'll wrap up and let everybody
Yes.
go buy the game for themselves.
So well, we usually want to stress that even if it's the third part of a trilogy, all the episodes can be played individually. Obviously, it's more enjoyable when you know what happened in the first two episodes, but
Sure.
Yeah.
we sum up everything quite nicely.
Yeah,
so
and there will be some benefits for having all the three games because we don't want to release DLCs for the third game, but we will release several free content which will be available only for those who have the whole trilogy.
Excellent.
So, yeah. Okay, let's leveling up. Mr. Victor Van Helsing.
I'm so flattered. Thank you, thank you, Linda.
Yeah. So you have ability points.
Usually, yeah, I get that done.
And also you can spend your skill points for your active skills or for the auras, which are passive skills. For example, I really like this one, that every point of rage you spend heals you, because I spend a lot of rage points. I love the power-ups and the power-up combos very much.
This reminds me of my army days.
Right.
Yeah, so we can go for shopping or just selling
Sell,
Yeah.
sell.
garbage stuff. Oh,
Right. Onward.
And as you can see, the lair is populated by non-player characters. Most of them might be familiar from the previous games, but
Yeah.
as I mentioned, if you don't know them, you will get to know them here. So
Sure.
no worries.
Yeah, so you can reset your ability points and skill points, of course, for gold.
Of course, yeah, respec.
Everything has a price here. And you can get enchantments from Safi,
Nice.
from the Romani camp.
Yeah, no shortage of item customization and character customization. That's excellent.
Thank you.
That makes that always makes these games better.
Yeah.
There's
Thank
more
you.
more choice and more variety.
Yeah, so we see on the mini map that there is a quest, there is
Yeah.
something.
This is the quest that will take us
To the next level.
to the next level into different chapter of the story.
Katarina,
So
we should give our prisoner the opportunity to talk before
Yep,
we start
as you can see,
torturing him.
it's
Never talk, Van Helsing. The
it's one of
face
those
Tsar.
areas where you can converse,
Triumphant.
can have conversations
so.
with the
Look,
non-player characters.
I don't want to resort to unnecessary brutality, but I'll do anything to stop your cult and find your faceless leader.
Some mouth on that guy.
Do your best.
Yes.
That guy can put away a sub sandwich, that's for sure.
You may want to step out for a bit.
Absolutely not. Do you have any idea when I last witnessed something like this?
But we have never had any prisoners, so
So you
Ooh,
can
dialogue
make,
choices.
You can make
Yes.
decisions, yeah.
can you help me to choose the
Boy,
perfect
So
method?
The name of this game seems to be choice. That every choice
Yeah.
choice for everything. I like that.
Resort to the
So
suffocating
tell me, Mr. Victor Van Helsing,
Which one
Which
should
one
we
is yours?
choose? I don't know. Try the third one. So,
third one.
Excruciating caress. It sounds effective. Do it.
Look, it's a blackboard. Now I'm going to gently caress it. Wait for it.
I don't like it
Scratching
either.
with my nails. Monster.
yes, life is tough.
Yeah.
Borgovi.
In the woods formerly known as the Haunted Forest. I was
We are
sent
tough
here
in
from one of the
Hungary.
laboratories.
So,
I don't know anything
story-wise, this is the part where we would go on our merry adventure. I hope that we just manage to, create interest in how the story continues.
Absolutely.
So let's see the next level. The Haunted Forest.
Just to have a short glimpse of how the outdoors look like.
Sounds good. Then yeah, then
Borgovia.
we'll wrap up. Yeah, when this game's out fairly soon, right?
Yeah, we will release it late May.
Perfect.
Yeah, so
It's a good time. There's really
coming
not
soon.
much else out. It's a good excuse. Sit down, play a nice
we're-
action RPG.
Yeah, it was originally planned as a trilogy, and we released the first game 2 years ago in May, and the second game 1 year ago in May. So
You might see a pattern
we
here.
Like
have
clockwork,
a tough,
yeah.
a tough schedule.
So here we are in the Haunted Forest, which is your original dark fairy tale wilderness,
Okay, I'm just
populated with monsters.
skipping the
Yes. So
now the discussion because
All right, onward.
I want to fight.
no shortage of
So I
enemies to
just
defeat.
show you that if my Katarina is in ranged format, you see that. So she was changing.
Oh yeah, she's doing some damage over there.
Yeah, but I need the melee format now.
What happens if Katarina is quote unquote killed? Does she just have like sort of a cooldown time before she comes back?
Yeah.
Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
You can never lose Katarina, although I think that sometimes Van Helsing would just love to
Oops.
have a nice, quiet evening
Yeah.
without Katarina's constant bickering.
Oh, come on.
But they
It's-
like each
it's
other.
only because she,
so
yeah, she is
Rest
she
assured,
is
they
way
really like
way
each
much
other.
smarter than Van Helsing. We have to admit.
Should we wrap up? Just give everybody a chance
I think
to
it's,
go
yeah,
pick up
it's-
the
it's
game?
quite a good time. It's sort of a cliffhanger ending, leaving our protagonists in the middle of a battle. So
Well, Victor, Linda, thank you guys so much for coming all the way over to IGN and showing us
Thank you
the
very much.
the incredible
very much.
adventures.
We could visit you. I mean,
Absolutely.
First
Yeah,
time for us here.
welcome. Yeah, it's can
Thanks for
recommend
having us.
plenty of good places to eat.
Oh, thanks.
The game is The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 3. It is coming to PC in late May. Steam, I presume. That's
Yeah.
where we want to go
Yeah.
get it. So keep an eye out for that. If you are a fan of Diablo or any action hack and slash action RPGs, looks like there's just a ton to do in this game. 6 classes, endless variety, customization. Go check it out. And for more on all things Van Helsing, be sure to keep it right here to IGN.